We continue to we're following breaking news tonight on 7 Eyewitness News at 5. A bizarre series of events unraveling at the scene of a fire in the Queen City today. Firefighters responding to this fire on Glenwood Avenue. They ended up jumping outside of the windows.
The men were running for their lives after fire officials say they were confronted by this knife-wielding woman. Our live team coverage begins tonight with 7 Eyewitness News reporter Kendra Eaglin. She is live on Glenwood Avenue in the city with the latest information. Kendra.
It was a very chaotic scene here earlier this afternoon on Glenwood Avenue. You can see behind me the flames are out, but there are still investigators on the scene here. Caution tape also still up, and it appears that the flames just ripped through the entire house, gutting the house. Now, firefighters arrived on the scene around 1:15 this afternoon. They saw 2 lawnmowers on fire in front of the house. When they looked inside of the home, they spotted even more fires inside, but once they did try to go inside, first responders say they were confronted by a woman with a knife who was very combative. They say she started breaking out windows and the flames got so intense, 3 firefighters were forced to dive out of the windows. It appears the woman was the only person inside of the home at the time of the fire, and the family members here on the scene tell us that that woman was taken from the home on a stretcher but was unresponsive with severe burns all over her body.
Broke several windows, which allowed oxygen to enter the home. The fire took off inside the home, made it very untenable for our firefighters. They ended up jumping out of the windows, actually. They have multiple burns and cuts, have been taken to ECMC at this time. 2 firefighters with burns, 1 with a smoke inhalation.
Family tells us that the man you see on your screen being taken away in the stretcher was the person who actually lived inside of this home, but he was not at the home at the time, but he passed out here at the scene due to stress. Back out here live, we are told that that knife-wielding woman who was inside of the home during that fire is now at ECMC. She is in stable condition, but in the ICU. Also, we want to let you know that we're just finding out that 1 of the 3 firefighters has now since been released from the hospital. We've been talking to the family, as we mentioned, all afternoon here, and they seem to tell us that this is all a result of a very bitter domestic dispute between the homeowner and his girlfriend. Jason Grinauer here with that part of the story.
Yeah, that's right, Kendra. We've been talking to family here on the scene on Glenwood Avenue, trying to get some history and some backstory. But the more facts we learn from family members here, the stranger this case becomes. Now, according to family and witnesses here on the scene on Glenwood Avenue, that knife-wielding woman, Sandra Pierce, is a convicted murderer, but she spent 17 years in jail for killing a man. She also had a recent arrest within the last 6 months for stabbing her boyfriend, who lives here at this home. And the family believes Pierce was trying to kill him again today, that this fire was meant for him.
She broke in the house, set it on fire. I guess she was waiting for him to come home, but my brother was with my parents elsewhere. And it's just sad. It's just really sad. She said, word, I'm going to finish them off, and she kept her word. The only thing is, thank God my brother was not home.
Again, authorities tell us Sandra Pierce was taken to the hospital where she is in the ICU but in stable condition. The fire is still under investigation, but some type of criminal charges are expected here. Coming up on 7 Eyewitness News at 5:30 and 6. Much more here live from the scene on Glenwood Avenue, including more from fire officials and family members as they try to sort out this strange case. Reporting live from Buffalo, Glenwood Avenue, for Kendra Eaglin, I'm Jason Grinauer for 7 Eyewitness News.